Artlist.io.
It's starting to look that way. Yep.
Music licensing reimagined.
Fingerprints on my glasses. I went for a run this morning, so I'm feel a little hot right now.
Artlist.io.
Few minutes behind schedule here. Normally I'm more set up.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Nice.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
I took one last night at that 6400 area. I played a balance off a bit. Or no, sorry, it was 6410 area.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
That was funny because you even said that before it happened. You're like, oh, buy my contracts that or sell my contracts whatever. Oh yeah.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. It's the best.
Artlist.io.
Is there an activation fee for that?
Music licensing reimagined.
But still, it's going to come in less, obviously. A lot less than buying your own. Yeah, true.
Artlist.io.
Really? I've never. Good question. Never looked. BTC futures? When I search in the order thing.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Yes.
Artlist.io.
So I took, yesterday I took that IB low long trade. Ended up making, I think it was 150 points on it almost. So 23.84.
Music licensing
And I was out at
reimagined.
23,200, so 120 points on it. It's pretty successful, except for I tried to add mid trade, and somehow my order execution thing on the right where you buy or sell whatever, it had switched to ES. So I added two to the trade, two minis, and it before I could even flip over to it, it had sold them at a $175 loss because luckily I had a bracket order. So I basically gave away, because I was already down a bit on the day. So I would have been up around 200 on after the end of that trade, but because of that mistake, I was basically break even. So yeah, I'm not sure how that happened, but it did. Project X, yeah. You know what I did is I linked the order book to the time and sales, and it for some reason it changed the ticker.
Artlist.io.
I don't know exactly how it happened, but yeah, because I marked my order book as a yellow, and then I tagged my time and sales a yellow also, and I didn't really pay attention to the ticker. Yeah, like I said, I was like, okay, this is breaking out. I've got to add to the trade.
Music
And
licensing
sure enough, I added to the wrong contracts. And then it just pulled back a bit, but it was enough to two minis to stop me out pretty fast, right? It's like we're yeah.
Artlist.io.
So we're flirting with the VWAP right now.
Artlist.io.
Range is almost set. What do we have for news? We have unemployment today.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, that was this one.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of had a triple top from overnight session there.
Music
that could be
licensing
our eventual
reimagined.
Draw liquidity. Kind of. Yeah, our value area high area or previous day high. So I think the value area high was our overnight high, which was around 64.18. So if we start ripping, I think that could be our eventual target. I do have our monthly point of control at value area high at 64.09.
Artlist.io.
Nice. Yeah, it's dark a little bit on both sides except for 6400 and
Music
6382.
licensing reimagined.
Yeah. It's 82s. It's a little bit out of the range. Oh, she got Gex on her. Nice.
Artlist.io.
All right, well, we blasted right through those 82s.
Artlist.io.
I got mine on the MES, but doesn't look exactly the same, but it does. I do see a bunch of orders 77 to 75 there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, we need to be in there already and taking profits by now. Bounced off value area low there.
Artlist.io.
I feel like I'm too biased for a long for some reason.
Music licensing reimagined.
When everything's saying I should be thinking short. Yeah, that was definitely long at value area low. Decent bit down there.
Artlist.io.
10 points now. Damn.
Music licensing
right back to,
reimagined.
New York here. Back in the range. You're taking that with some strength or what?
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Christine was gonna yell there, what? Because Randy said he was thinking about taking a short of the first open range. She go, don't do it.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, finding some resistance here at the New York. I'm leaning that way too. Basically
Artlist.io.
looking for value area low. I'm gonna stop at the range, top of the range. 10 to 10 point. Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Look at those wicks in it. Like on the 5-minute of the ES&P, the wick is just huge on the downside. So we might be heading to value area high. Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Reject off that.
Music
Yeah,
licensing
overnight and
reimagined.
Sounds good to me.
Artlist.io.
Nice. Still holding above.
Artlist.io.
Pretty bullish take of the New York too. That last 2-minute candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
My dad just sent me a message. He's like, how hard would it be for you to set me up so I can follow you on YouTube? Like, so out of touch of technology, right? You just I don't know. I don't know if he's having trouble signing in, or he had trouble signing in before, so I don't know what stage he's at right now. So I gotta head out there pretty soon. So
Reimagined.
set him up. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I went, I saw my mom, and same thing, I walked in and she had like one of my like live streams playing. She's like, I gotta watch it all the way through. I was like, oh, thanks, Mom. That was a nice like rejection there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, no doubt.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Mhm.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like we need to almost like sweep the top of the range and then head lower for the short. That would probably be the best move. Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Unk. What, he doesn't need another account? add it to the pile?
Artlist.io.
That's a big rejection there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Looking at it.
Artlist.io.
I got into a short there. Right at the bottom of the range.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
It's in here. Oh, nice.
Artlist.io.
Uh-oh. I don't like that bounce. I'm on the 2 also right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh yeah, because you put it to like the 45 on the... Oh wow, yeah. Actually mine's way off.
Artlist.io.
So we're actually still quite in the range. Dope.
Music licensing reimagined.
like we should have room down to
Artlist
value very low from this point, but the buyer's just not really giving up this 63.85 area.
Artlist.io.
Oh yeah, we got news coming. Uh-oh. Edged one of my orders. We got some orders
Music
on the way down to sell.
reimagined.
There we go, I got one out. Come on, keep going. There we go, 2 out. One more down there. And then I got I'll have 2 left as runners.
Artlist.io.
Bouncing down. Wow. Try to turn around now to, after taking those profits, I'm still in the negative now. Already.
Music licensing reimagined.
Holy smokes. I think I'm going to cut this actually.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Nice, Scott. I wish I closed my, or put my stops to break even, because now it's a loser. About to get stopped out right now.
Artlist.io.
There, I'm out. Damn, that ended up turning into a 150 loser.
Artlist.io.
Should have been a little more aggressive on taking those profits there.
Music licensing reimagined.
Or at least I reduced my risk by selling some in profit.
Artlist.io.
Guess the next play
Music
would be
licensing
break
reimagined.
and hold at the point of control, targeting value area high. Double break on the opening range low.
Artlist.io.
StreamYard is pretty fast, hey? Like,
Music licensing
Flirting with
reimagined.
it. Kind of liking if we can get in a little scalp here. If it doesn't
Artlist.io.
do anything on the point of control, I could see it definitely coming back down.
Artlist.io.
What could be worse? I'm only down 150 on that. I closed
Music
above $50
licensing
profit.
reimagined.
That was a quick reversal.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, usually I was a little slow there, but usually I've been moving my stop as soon as some of my
Music licensing
orders get
reimagined.
hit. I usually like move my stop, so to break even, which I wish I did.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Thinking about scaling into a long here.
Artlist.io.
Kind of holding that. Well, it looks like we actually rejected off the 200 EMA on the 5 minute at 6403.
Artlist.io.
We're just like holding support on the 2 minute at the same 200 EMA. So, yeah, I'm gonna start scaling in here. I just took 2 contracts for now. If it comes back down,
Music
I might
licensing
add a little
reimagined.
bit. Basically targeting that monthly point of control. Yeah, 409, 410.
Artlist.io.
I got a couple orders below the point of control, just trying to see if it dips down there.
Music
add,
licensing
add some more
reimagined.
into it, but this will be probably my last trade in this account. My other one's up 113, so I don't really want to touch that one if I don't have to.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Patience game, I guess, right now.
Music licensing reimagined.
Back at the point of control.
Artlist.io.
I got 3 contracts right now. I'm looking to add potentially 2 more here if we get a little pullback to the overnight.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, just in case it just decides to go, I wanted to get a couple in early.
Artlist.io.
Morning, Rob. What's that? Oh, nice.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh my god. Yeah. I added to my order there. On the start to move up here a bit. I'll just leave them till the trade.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Lock orders at 6407, so it's kind of the next tough level, I would say.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
You have any hotkeys set up? Yeah. Oh, nice.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, nice, yeah. So Stream Deck's like just a little side keyboard. Oh, nice, yeah.
Artlist.io.
A little bit of a pullback here. Hoping that we don't go any lower than the point of control.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, she's not in the stream today, so. No comment.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, let's go. 6409.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I think so. Hope so. It's only up 43 bucks right now. I never
Music
even actually placed the
licensing
stop. Close it way
reimagined.
down there. Sleeping. Okay, tell you what, I'll do that. Let's get rid of these. And then if that gets hit, I'm gonna drop my stop here.
Artlist.io.
Try to keep a runner. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right, well, let's I'm gonna put my, there we go. I'm out. Yeah, well, I recovered 100 bucks from that loss. That means I can take one more trade. I'm down 69 now in this account. Yeah, basically, yeah. I was down 150. I think.
Artlist.io.
Now we're right at that monthly point of control here, so I'll take one more trade in this
Music
account now,
licensing
since I got
reimagined.
one winner, one loser. If we can find something good. Randy always knows when the boner
Artlist.io.
candle's coming. Like that. Thanks, Daniel.
Artlist.io.
Who's in that long on the ASFX stream? Is it Austin? Oh, okay.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, it's too bad that short. Okay.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I've been trying to scale in and out of my trades a bit more rather than just like getting that initial chunk into one order at the start and also like at the end. Oh yeah, yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I added twice on the way up on that trade in a pretty short distance. I started with 2 and then I added 1 and I added 1.
Music licensing reimagined.
Good piece. Yeah, we get a nice little pullback to there. That's also kind of coinciding with the point of control again. Grab some coffee here quick.
Music licensing reimagined.
I've been starting the morning with green tea lately. I got some like Chinese green tea, and then after I finish that, kind of like wakes me up a bit more, and then I go to coffee after that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I saw
Music
some shorts.
licensing
Somebody was
reimagined.
talking about that. Really wakes up your brain, and that's a pretty large dose. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, I drink like electrolytes and about 8 grams of creatine every day. But yeah, it wouldn't be a bad. I did see that too about loading up sort of like in the morning or something. Just kind of get. Oh wow, yeah. Wow. Uh huh.
Music licensing reimagined.
We just took that monthly point of control and value area high. What does a dex say? Gex. Gex, not dex.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
What was it? Who's? Yeah. Yeah, monthly point of control. What did you see?
Artlist.io.
Andrew Tate 12324. Andrew Tate.
Music licensing reimagined.
Beautiful. Sweet. That was a good entry too, 95, 75. Still in the range. Nice bar to enter on.
Artlist.io.
That was a nice bar. Wow. 7 add-ins. Here I thought my two add-ins were pretty good there. That's what I was talking about, those hotkeys, because like I just have Shift Z, Shift X, Shift C, Shift B, and that's like buy, market, or join the bid. Yeah. Just
Music licensing reimagined.
count them off. I also made some hotkeys for like horn and applause and like the losing sound for the stream.
Artlist.io.
Oh wow. Yeah. Damn. Oh yeah. Hotkey to different screens and different cameras and anything you need, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
Sounds. Oh, bouncing now. We took that PLC. Monthly PLC. Value area high. I got the electronic value area high at
Artlist.io.
6418. That would be Zach's level. Value area high.
Music licensing reimagined.
So one thing I okay. It looks like a curved screen. Nice. That's why you got in that such a good position there. Nice. Very good.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, so I don't know if you ever noticed this too, but I don't know if how much it plays out, but if we open up inside the range on the New York, like, and we're like near value area low, like typically it's gonna go to value area high that trading day, and if it's opposite, if it's, you know, opens up near value area high, it's probably gonna go to value area low. If it opens up out of the range, like above value area high, it's going to be a long. And if it opens below value area low, it's going to be a short. So, yeah. But I mean, if you do it that way, then like this morning, you would have been saying, okay, well, this is a short, right? Because we're below point of control, but we tapped the value area low, and then now we're at value area high. So it's just how do you like set the parameters to like have your rules of that trade. I've been trying this trade on one of my accounts. I was late this morning, so I didn't take the trade, but I would have went long like pretty fast out of the gate because we're close to value area low, targeting value area high. And I feel like the further it is out of the range, like if it's further below the value area low, then like it's a lot more risky. Like chances are it's gonna go lower, but it's kind of like a flip of a coin at that point, depending on how far away from it is. So, but yeah, we totally respected value area low today. Like we ripped down, that's where we bounced twice, and now we're at value area high. So.
Artlist.io.
And I guess it helps too that, like I said, that monthly point of control is up there. So that's really the you know, the overall area. Yeah. That's kind of like our average price of the entire month, right? So it's gonna be a bit of a draw. But value area high is still on the table here, so we're getting that pullback. We just touched that handoff right now, so this could be also another long here. Stop below the New York target, that electronic value area high at 64.18, which lines up with the overnight highs. I might take a small position here. So this will be my last trade of the day here. Let's grab 2 contracts right now. I did enter there. 64.05 with 2 contracts. I'll put a couple
music licensing reimagined.
Sweep down really quick and pick up a couple more orders. Let's just hope that handoff holds. I mean, if it doesn't, it's not the end of the world. We still have point of control, not too far away. So, and then the real line in the sand is going to be our
Artlist.io.
Risking 10 points at this level here. Might add in another order here.
Music licensing reimagined.
I got tagged in on one of my orders there on that dip. So I kind of
Artlist
been
IO.
having a bit of a window where I still consider adding if it's relatively close to my entry. So like, because I feel like at anything below point of control here, I won't be adding. But if it dips down, like I just wanted to like try to get a little bit of a better average price. So I'm kind of like, yes,
Music licensing
answer is yes, but
reimagined.
not too far in drawdown, just like a little bit in drawdown. Kind of like averaging into the position over a period of time, sort of.
Artlist IO. Artlist IO.
Although we are rolling over, so it's kind of, this is a little bit of a risky trade, I guess.
Music licensing reimagined.
I wonder who put that, Christine? Oh yeah. Nope, you're still here. Now your mic is a little quiet. Oh, there you go.
Artlist IO.
Holding right on that handoff VWAP right now, which is
Music licensing
5 minutes.
reimagined.
On the 5 minute, we're sitting right on the 9 EMA.
Artlist IO.
Where you got a blank screen now. Oh, there. I'm so my second limit order got added. Bounce now. Control here.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we're coming up on that overnight VWAP. And
Artlist
top of the
IO.
range. Still holding the point of control, although we're looking pretty bearish at the moment. So MACD's curling down and it's pretty wide open. So need a pretty big green candle here. This is looking very good
Artlist
for me.
IO.
Just get 191 here. I feel like my stop is too tight.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Well, found some buyers at the New York. Let's hope that they're actually there. Not just joking around.
Artlist IO.
Yeah. Me too. I'm at 93. I'm very tempted to move my
Music
stock down a bit
licensing
more, but I'm
reimagined.
trying to not do that. Come on, buyers. Let's go. Risking 206 here.
Artlist.io.
Really need these buyers to hold this VWAP. That'd be golden.
Music licensing reimagined.
Really thought that POC with the POC, the overnight and the top of the range all right there. I figured that was gonna kind of be the line in the sand, but not looking like it right now.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Get stopped here. I feel like I need to just give it more space because it is at that VWAP and it might just bounce around here for a bit and then go higher. I'm gonna actually give myself a few more ticks here.
Artlist.io.
225. Yeah.
Music licensing
Yeah.
reimagined.
As long as you keep that risk, relatively, worst case scenario here, I would be down 300 on the day in this account. So, as long as I don't, have those $500, $600, $700 days, that's kind of like going to be the outliers, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, buyers, step in here.
Artlist.io. Artlist.io.
Gotcha. There we go. A little bit of volume there. Let's hold this overnight VWAP would be beautiful.
Music licensing
Get over that
reimagined.
point of control. Is this the first time that she's got Bookmap also?
Artlist.io.
Oh, gotcha. How do you get the Gex levels if you don't have Bookmap? Gotcha. Oh, from Obiet. Oh, nice. Yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, they were stepping on the gas there a bit. You gotta protect this. New York, hopefully. Oh, gotcha.
Artlist.io.
Duffers. Well, the good thing is we got the previous day and the New York lined up right now, so let's hope that the buyers just are here. Come on, boys.
Music licensing reimagined.
Give us a little hopium here. Come on, we need to close above the point control. We got 30 seconds on this candle. If we could close at like 6401, 02, 03 area, that would be just perfect. Well, I just mean anywhere above,
Artlist.io.
you know, above 6400. Yeah, we're looking at 6003. Come on, here we go. 5 seconds. That's great.
Artlist.io.
Boner candle incoming. 65's kind of our next roadblock. Well, 6450, 65, 6405, sorry. 0450 and 05.
Music licensing
No.
reimagined.
Emotional roller coaster. Sounds good. NQ's still holding above the overnight. We do have a bearish fair value gap, unfortunately.
Artlist.io.
6401, so like we need to close. We actually never. We need to close above that on the 5 minute. We've got 2 minutes left on this candle. If we can close above 6402, it'll invert that bearish fair value gap, which is a bullish sign.
Music licensing reimagined.
Go, good luck. Keys out the gate. Cha. No, whoever's pink there is coming in for Daniel's gonna win here. Last second. Oh,
Artlist
Zar. Oh, Ack. Ack's winning. It's always a comeback from the very back. One minute left on this
Music licensing
5 minute
reimagined.
candle here. And we're in a bullish fair value gap right now. From that similar entry as to what was it earlier? William. I think William was in at that price. Seconds,
Artlist.io.
pulling back more here.
Artlist.io.
Sure. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. So that's it.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay. That might keep your stream running, but you can always just come back and shut it off. 8. Okay. Have a good call. Yep.
Artlist.io.
See you, Christine.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah. And pick up some top 1 features using TRB or Christine code.
Artlist.io.
Alright, I guess I'm left in the hotspot here to see what happens with the rest of this trade. So, good luck. Yeah, code
Music
Christine.
licensing reimagined.
But we did not invert that bearish fair value gap, and we're currently in a bullish fair value gap. So my stop is just below the bottom side of the bullish fair value gap that we're currently in. Bottom side is 6,392. So somewhere around the bottom of this wick here.
Artlist.io.
So let's hope that this bullish fair value gap holds. Worst case scenario will be down 300 on this trade, so not the end of the world.
Artlist.io.
Still up. I got up 113 in my other account. I took one trade overnight. So yeah, congrats, Ak. That's a good surprise to come back to.
Music licensing.
So I guess you missed the
reimagined.
race because you were like in last place, and then you just ripped out of the back and ended up winning. So hopefully, yeah, we still got these orders up here at 6404 and 03. Those are kind of the biggest roadblock in the way. 1, 2, 3,
Artlist.io.
4, 5, about 5 to 600 orders in between 01 to 05. So the trade isn't cooked yet, but it's not, it's not looking that great. It seemed like we're in a pretty choppy day today.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yes. Back in that choppy range. Although we're kind of in the top of the range chopping, so that's could be a good thing. No guarantees.
Artlist.io.
I'm gonna pop a couple orders in here. See if we can scale out of this a bit.
Music licensing
Which will also
reimagined.
reduce some risk here in case it goes against us. So get a nice little bounce here. Let's hope that this is gonna be the move that we need. We got 10 seconds. If we can close up here at the 6403-ish, that'll invert that bearish fair value gap, which is a sign that, you know, good chance we're gonna move higher here. Because it, you know, if we just closed out of the bullish fair value gap down here with the 5-minute candle, and we did invert that bearish fair value gap. So that's a promising sign that we're gonna go higher anyways. What does that look like on the 15? We still got 4 minutes left on the 15 bullish fair value gap.
Music licensing
Again, we need
reimagined.
to be, you know, or in the next 5-minute candle closing 64.02. Just more confirmation that we're in the right position here. Obviously, no guarantee ever in trading.
Artlist.io.
Okay.
Music licensing reimagined.
Here we go. Finding that resistance again though at the 03 area, 05 area. So we got, looks like we got 6 people watching still. Hopefully we get tagged out on some of these orders here.
Artlist.io.
Gonna spread these out a little bit more.
Music licensing reimagined.
So let's see, what are we at? 2.5 minutes on this 15-minute candle. We can close anywhere in this area will be guaranteed, like we validated that bullish fair value gap. 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Hopefully we can get a bit of a boner candle here would be nice.
Artlist.io.
Let's check out our high day VWAP here. Yeah, we're above it, so that's always good. That guy purple. A little bit insignificant where we are right now though.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, it looks like everything's working in unison right now. We got all 3 indices sort of like looking the same. How about our yeah, YM's pretty bullish also.
Artlist.io.
And the Mag 7 looking decent.
Music licensing
2-minute here.
reimagined.
So we kind of rejected off our 200 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which I got on the trading view on the side here. Came up and found some resistance right in there.
Artlist.io.
Zach just coming on the ASFX
Music
stream here.
licensing reimagined.
Edge of my okay, one contract out. Bring the stop up to just below the New York here.
Artlist.io.
Just gotta be patient here. Jose's long MNQ at 292.50. Okay, yeah, nice. Right at 9 EMA of the 5 minute right now. And it's a bit of a bullish fair value gap there. You can see this green area here. Oh, sorry, that's a that was a wrong.
Music licensing reimagined.
Wrong chart. Yeah, so right off the 9 EMA area. So we're coming up on my second limit order here. Unfortunately, that first one that I closed didn't net me very much profit. It was only $5 in the money, I guess, because I originally entered. My first one was very close to that price there. Looking like we're gonna get my next order here
Music
pretty soon.
licensing reimagined.
We got orders at 0750 and 08 260. Building up some more orders below that now too, but
Artlist.io.
there, sort of target the previous high. You have this bullish fair value gap at 6403.
Music licensing
This
reimagined.
area. So we're pulling back here, but we don't have a ton of volume, so as long as that doesn't pick up too much, I'm not too worried about this pullback.
Artlist.io.
So we're currently in that fair value gap that I was talking about on the
Artlist.io.
5 minute. Kind of inverting it, but we got a minute and 15 seconds on this candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Going back to 6400. Hopefully this is going to be that key area that's going to pull back a little bit more. Mag 7 also pulling back a bit. Nothing looking too crazy yet. YM's bouncing a
Artlist.io.
bit here. 25 seconds on this candle. Hopefully we can close above this 6404.
Music licensing
It was a really
reimagined.
small fair value gap, so yeah, looking like we're inverting that. So that was an invalid fair value gap there.
Artlist.io.
Not looking that great for us right now, eh, Jose? I don't know what you put your stop at, but yeah. 20 points down on NQ right now.
Music
2
licensing
points down
reimagined.
for me. It's not over yet. We're just coming up to that overnight VWAP right now. You have the overnight or the previous day VWAP at 96.25.
Artlist.io.
Just a tiny bit more room there. That would kind of be the invalidation zone again. I mean, technically I should be at the bottom of this fair value gap for the stop. I just don't want to risk that much now at this point. Let's see though, this could be the bounce. Looking a little bullish. Stop loss is 22.29.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, you got a nice amount of room, that's for sure. Down below the previous day VWAP. Still got point of control in the way of NQ. Fortunately, we're a little bit below it on the ES right now.
Artlist.io.
That at 95. We got big block orders between 96 and 98 here, but not loving it right now. Yeah, Azar, yesterday was
Music licensing
a good day.
reimagined.
Unfortunately, I had to. I've been trying a new strategy, and I back tested it a bunch, and it seemed to be working pretty well. But then I've been implementing it in live forward testing, and hasn't been that successful yet. Because there's a little bit of like intuition and decision making to be made at the very start.
Artlist.io.
So, but typically the rules I defined are relatively working. But you know, if you kind of like interpret the price action a little bit incorrectly just before the open, then you can kind of like make a mistake.
Music
That's
licensing
sort of what I did yesterday.
reimagined.
Just using the value areas as a indication to what direction we'll probably be heading on the day. But like all strategies, they're not 100% right, so I could just be sort of in one of those stretches where, you know, that strategy isn't working, because, you know, I back tested a couple months on it, and the account that I was back testing with, I was down about 12,000, and by the end of it I was up about 30,000, although I was using minis, not micros.
Artlist.io.
One or two, and then potentially adding on occasion two. Yeah, it figures that we're doing a choppy day today,
Music
right?
licensing reimagined.
After we had those couple big pullback days. Nice, yeah. Oh, we're not toasted yet. There's still a good chance here. We got this.
Artlist.io.
We're kind of in a downward trend here, obviously. So if we can break up above this area, is going to be the key to hitting our profits at the top. But as of now, it's kind of like we had this similar
Music
pattern actually
licensing
yesterday
reimagined.
with a bit of a flat bottom. We ended up breaking through the bottom of the flat bottom part, and then ended up popping up later. So that definitely could be what we're going to run into here. Bouncing off the 98 orders. 63.98.
Artlist.io.
NQ's at point of control. Dow pulling back a bit. Back into the range. That's a bullish fair value gap. We might get stopped out right here actually. Yeah, I'm out.
Music licensing reimagined.
Okay, well, hey, it is what it is. So down 179 in this account. So down 79 on the day, fortunately, or 70. So yeah, let's close these guys out. They're at 8.11. Probably just hang out for a bit longer. Gonna be pretty reluctant to take another trade. It's gonna have to look pretty nice. Now we're probably gonna hold this this low and go higher. So
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
now, if you're a range trader, this could definitely be an entry. Although we don't really have any other reasons to get in here. I don't have any levels around this area. And there we go. We're working down below. So that there we go. All the way down to
Artlist.io.
90. Took the orders at 90 and then they added more back in. Bouncing again off 90.
Music licensing
Bouncing here a
reimagined.
bit.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, it's not looking that good at this point, eh guys? Nice, there you go. Yeah, I probably should have reversed it up there. Again, I took some small profits, and usually my rule is that I put my stop in, break even once one of my profit targets gets hit. And twice today I didn't do that, and it burned me both times. So gotta follow my rules better. I'll hang around for 15 more minutes here. Just watch price action, see how we're doing.
Artlist.io.
That was definitely one of the nicest bars of the day, though. 15-minute chart, we went from 6,400, now we're down to 63.87. Ripped right through that key level. Kind of matching this bullish bar over here at 7 a.m. Let's see if there's put a low a day VWAP on here. Okay, well it's substantially
Music
higher.
licensing reimagined.
Still pulling back. Are you still in that trade, Czar, or did you already close it? Yeah, now it's starting to look like yesterday. Totally.
Artlist.io.
Kind of ripped up high and then just dipped. And then are we going to continue down to, you know, all the way down to value area low and maybe previous day low? That could be our liquidity target down here, 63.61.
Music licensing reimagined.
Currently inside the range again, so look at that, hey, first and second break of the range were failures. Orb strategy, you know, I mean, you could have taken profits, I guess, on both of those trades, but Orb didn't really work today that good.
Artlist.io.
I feel like we're probably going to be targeting that previous day low now. But nowhere really to enter in the middle of this range. We do have a bearish.
Music
This is a bearish fair value gap right in
reimagined.
here. 98 down to 90. So,
Artlist.io.
92.75 actually on the bottom side here. So I mean, you know, Zach from ASFX, he would normally
Artlist.io.
put up a sell order in this area to try to get some continuation on this, which kind of makes sense actually because it's lining up with the VWAPs. So it could enter a short on a retrace up into here, get a little rejection off the New York and the previous day VWAP,
Music licensing reimagined.
try to grab some more continuation lower.
Artlist.io.
Took profit on MMQ just now, leaving a partial.
Music
Nice.
licensing reimagined.
Alright, well, hey, good luck on that continuation of this move. Be nice. We got 1 minute left on this 5 minute candle. We touched the edge of the. Why does that look so different? 63.95. We're just showing this fair value gap is a little bit different here. 63.95. There we go. Tap the bearish fair value gap.
Artlist.io.
Okay, JP, have a good one. Thanks for coming. Yeah, you did, Keith. The move, the big sell-off there, off the two rejections off this downward trend line, broke
Music licensing
the New York and the
reimagined.
previous day, and the electronic hour New York VWAP. And yeah, ripped down nicely. Stopped me out on my trade, and Czar went short and covered with the runner.
Artlist.io.
Do I want to take this trade? I was kind of breaking my rules now.
Artlist.io.
I usually try to keep it to 3 trades max. This is looking pretty nice though. We have this bearish fair value gap. We've tapped into it a bit. We rejected off the New York. So there's still 4.5 minutes on this candle. So I'm gonna give it a little time here. But if it, if we were to even pop up, in this area and come back down and close, inside this fair value gap or lower, then I'll think about maybe taking a 4th trade. I'll probably have to keep my risk pretty tight. I don't really want to lose much more on this account if I do take a loser.
Artlist.io.
So we did reject off that 96, 93, 3 points.
Music licensing reimagined.
$8.21. Alright, back in that fair value gap. Testing the New York.
Artlist.io.
But it is a pretty
Music
choppy day, so
licensing
maybe it's just
reimagined.
time to call it, I'm only really down $60 on the day, right? We got $113, $114 in that account and 170 down in this account. So if I do take any more trades, it's going to be a tight scalp.
Artlist.io.
And this is looking pretty good. Got 2 minutes left on this candle. Now we're starting to push back out of that bearish fair value gap here.
Artlist.io.
I just realized Zach
Music licensing
Arbucci, I
reimagined.
think it's how you say his name, Zarb, is actually just like Z for Zach, and then Arbucci is his last name, so it makes sense, Z-A-R-B. Okay, well hey, that, unless we somehow sell off and head back down here, it's looking like that was our low there.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, Zach's on stream. He got filled. I didn't have a limit order there. He did. It took his limit order, and now it's ripping up higher on. It's turned bullish.
Music licensing reimagined.
Might be going for the value area high now. After that pullback. So really, again, the stop at the bottom of the range is the way to go. Would have survived. But it did take out that fair value gap that I originally was talking about.
Artlist.io.
Quickly put my other trade on. Okay, Zarb's
Music
actually,
licensing
he didn't actually
reimagined.
take that trade, it's just paper trading, so just trying to see if it's gonna work or not, so. Ejected off that channel again, at the top of that trend line here. Got out a bit, come back down. Two L's, one L on a separate account. I can see both longs and shorts. Yes. That's the thing about these choppy days. It's gonna be choppy until it's not, right? And no one's gonna know what direction it's gonna go until, you know, that aha breakout moment. So I mean, I could see us going towards electronic value area high if we take this downtrending, break this downtrending area. But I would want to see us get over the monthly point of control, and then maybe I could take it for, you know, 6 or 8 points from there to there. So this could be a long position, long idea, anyways.
Artlist.io.
We break out of this. We might break out, come back, retest this, start moving higher, and then we take it from the monthly PLC to the value area high and or previous day high.
Music licensing reimagined.
Excuse me.
Artlist.io.
Zach's talking about equal lows on. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got equal lows on value area low. From. Is that it? 23,201.
Music licensing reimagined.
This actually got flipped to a bullish fair value gap now. So 99.95.
Artlist.io.
Green.
Artlist.io.
So bookmap pretty dark below, you guys. Probably gonna wrap up the stream here in 2 more minutes.
Music licensing reimagined.
But this could definitely be a trade here. We can get into the middle of this fair value gap and then
Artlist.io.
how's everybody in the chat doing? What's the P&Ls looking like? London close, hope not trap.
Music
London
licensing
close.
reimagined.
Yeah. So we did dip into that fair value gap and we bounced out of it nicely. That's a good sign. Could have taken that long there. 96.01. Get an easy 4 points there anyways. Short on New York anchor break, third account. If I lose this, I'm calling it. Sounds good, Jose. Yeah, you got to keep that risk in check, right? So okay guys, well hey, thanks a lot for tuning in. Good to see everybody on the stream here. Feel free to come and check out my channel if you guys want. I'll add it. If you search for Market Butcher Trades, you can find my account. Guess if you search Market Butcher, you're gonna find like all kinds of meat butchers. So so it's pretty hard to find. But if you add in the trading part, you should be able to find it. Yeah, thanks so much for showing up. Wish we had a little more success on stream today. One win, 2 losers. That's too bad. But yeah, make sure you check out the deal on Top 1 futures. Code TRB or Christine still active. So yeah, wish you guys the best of luck for the rest of the day. Thanks a lot, Zar. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on the next time.
Music licensing reimagined.